Mhm. We still need a lot more, so maybe some of this is also because of campaign. That's what we want to get into. But of course, we need some next, and maybe more next. But, or maybe less than that. I don't know. Thanks for getting to it, man. Maybe we're close. Maybe we're close.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back, it was nothing in comparison to the noise generated about me by the constant thorn in my side, Seth.
Second WWE game on this also PS5.
Enjoy the show. Much like Drew, Rollins had a bit of a tantrum when I walked through that curtain at Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE. I knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw 2025, and after waiting a decade for this opportunity, I certainly wasn't going to let anything go wrong. So let's go back to January 2025, the start of a new era, and beat Seth Rollins in front of the entire world.
Seth, right? He said Seth Rollins, not another name I thought he said. Oh, it did happen. It did happen. Okay. So Seth and CM Punk did actually go against Triple. This is what I wanted to see.
This is personal. The people are singing Rollins' song. This is Rollins' battle cry as he heads to war with CM Punk.
Well, CM Punk, is this a tag team or what?
Ladies and gentlemen, over 20 years ago, Seth Rollins got in a car and drove from Iowa to the East Coast to try out for CM Punk's training school. He redefined himself in his craft. Rollins and Punk would reunite briefly in NXT, and then the Shield would become mercenaries for Punk. And Punk would leave WWE for personal and professional reasons. Talk negatively about WWE, while Rollins carried WWE on his back for a decade. CM Punk would return to WWE 14 months ago to huge fanfare, the support of the fans and many in the back. And that didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight. Seth freaking Rollins versus a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk.
So they are him. Did not know that. Makes sense. I mean, they look like each other. I get confused with. I do.
And this capacity crowd just exploded. They know exactly.
But if I was to choose who, I would pick CM Punk over Seth Rollins. Just a very often.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 208
That's it then.
A magical feeling in the air as Seth freaking Rollins
Let's
faces
see
off against the man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men who are beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent
Dude, I was reverse
and
that.
work ethic.
However, there is absolutely no love lost between these two men. Two absolute legends in their own right, but where Rollins carried this company for the past 10 years, Punk went to MMA. He went to other companies and he talked harshly about WWE, all before being welcomed back with open arms.
Yeah, that really didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this. Sliding into
You
the
gotta do it way before that Summit hit. Why? Okay.
We're looking ahead.
I really think I. Yeah, I gotta crack a tear so I can be me.
Survivor Series 2023. The utter dismay on the face of Rollins when CM Punk returned, when hell froze over. These emotions have been building up inside Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for this company, says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the 10 years that he was gone, only to be embraced the way he was when he returned.
Tonight, Rollins intends on extracting this demon from his soul and WWE altogether. This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now Punk and Rollins finally...
There was a reverse right there. Actually, supposed to be reverse.
Picture perfect moonsault. Going for a quick cover. He kicks out before two.
Too early in the match to end it. Oof. Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey.
This was one little...
like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions...
Rest.
Here's the cover. Is it an elbow?
Wait, look at the feet. The feet are on the ropes. He's looking to get this match won in short order.
Oh, I think I felt that one. Oh.
Super kick. Oh, my gosh, what impact. Seth retaliates.
And it looks like, yeah, he's donning the crimson mask after that move.
Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic.
Going for the cover here.
Oh, wait a minute. Turns the leverage for a pin of their own.
Oh, flipping the leverage. What a reversal. Shoulders are down. Cracks in the armor are appearing now. The match taking some toll.
Oh, an exploder suplex.
Rollins has to be seeing red now. He is not performing to expectations thus far against Punk. Getting muscled up for a vertical suplex. Oh, nimbly landing
Maybe through with my moves, man.
Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 with the aim to earn a
Be better than that.
main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event
Sounds
spot
like a
at
hard game.
WrestleMania
So
if
see if
they
it's a
don't
long,
destroy each
long
other
game.
first.
Corey, I don't know my notes handy. Who did Punk last face on Raw?
It says here he now works with It's cinched in. This could be over. CM Punk looking to free the arm and does just that.
Textbook suplex. Oh, man. Bam. Boom.
He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside.
Using that barricade with great effect.
How can we take him out?
Holy, made the barricade.
Seth dodges that attack. He has hold of Punk.
Down first.
I've seen that used more than once at a few football matches.
And he
We
slides
still need to learn
into
how to
that.
do that hook.
Rollins looking to bait his opponent into a mistake. Clothesline! Rollins now perhaps going for that neck breaker. No! Forearm to the neck.
That's great.
Looking to end this thing for good. And there's the...
Let's go for the five.
Here's Seth's big chance. And looking for the pin here. We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop?
Blast off. Knees up. Knees were up. All the breath taken out of their body with that counter. DDT! Rollins finding himself in deep trouble here against Punk. No chorus can help this man now.
Up onto the barricade.
Looks like things are about to get a whole lot more dangerous.
Lift off. Double axe handle. That found the mark, but I don't know who got
I
the
don't
worst of it.
really understand this. Well, it has to be right up here.
Looking to explore things ringside now.
Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt.
Ventures out into the crowd despite the threat of a countout. Rollins out of the ring once more. Entering the crowd, this could get out of control.
Oh, wow. Get a look at that horrible gash on Seth's face.
Surrounded by the WWE Universe.
Nowhere better to settle your differences, Cole.
Evades the attack and not a moment too soon.
Right across the face. Multiple kicks connect.
And it doesn't matter to them where they fight as long as they're fighting each other.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Vicious backdrop suplex.
Seth's path to victory becoming ever clearer by the moment. He is enacting his plan against Punk to perfection. Gotta find a way back to the ring immediate from the heavens. And Punk clearly ready for a fight here. Seth Rollins trying to bring the audience along. Heading right out in the crowd for whatever reason.
No.
Traveling into the crowd now.
Has to be mindful of the count, though.
And a long way down.
Clearly, neither competitor is thinking about the match now. This is just all-out bedlam.
Super kick! Oh, that didn't go as Seth designed. Strong suplex.
This crowd absolutely getting their money's worth tonight.
It's not going good for us.
He needs to get in the ring before the count runs out.
And now exiting the crowd area.
Return to the ring just in time. The visionary, the revolutionary,
It's like Simple doesn't even have good moves.
Rollins, the second
Yes,
city
any good moves.
of the voiceless, the ever controversial CM Punk. A match years in the making has come down to this. Two men, both five-time world champions, physically exhausted, but refusing to relent, refusing to allow
wait?
other to take advantage of their exhaustion.
What an accent. These two are letting this fight take them wherever it wants to go. Out into the chaos of the crowd.
And now he's going to the top rope. And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety. Although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
I hit your move. They sing my song. All of this.
And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet...
Wait a minute! Oh my goodness! Collar! Is it enough and a kick out?
Well, catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp. I'm coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet. Pounding away on Rollins. Frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out. I don't know if it's resiliency. I don't know if it's sheer instinct.
Charging himself up and going in for the kill with that.
The stomp. Punk's got a problem here. Beautiful. Right into the cover.
What? You gotta be kidding me.
I don't believe it. Incredible resilience on display.
What a battle Rollins has waged so far, but he's not finished yet. Right to the face.
Punk dodges out in time. Slightly.
Not a loop.
Be looking for a neck breaker here.
Oh, forearm smash.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
CM Punk in full control. There's the... Oof. Retaliating with a...
It's cinched in. This could be over.
He's in excruciating pain. The hold locked in tight.
Yet he's still struggling. Looking to free the arm and does just that. Seth Rollins, CM Punk. These two men, two absolute tight. Haymaker after haymaker. Ooh. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
That's what happens with one of the Raiders.
Oh, uncorked a big punch.
An opponent like a sack of cement dropped with a clothesline.
Yeah.
It reversed it.
Avoided any damage there.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch.
He's trying so desperately to get back to his feet. Taking flight.
Rollins flies. Knee strike connects. This is getting out of hand now. Every blow to the head seems to be more vicious.
Dazed and confused can be an understatement at this juncture.
Hooked up.
A quick roll out of the ring. He's clearly looking to regain his composure here.
What a counter by Rollins. Stops the kick. Dragon screw. These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplying. Set him up. Russian leg sweep. Impressive reversal on Rollins.
CM Punk now looking to finish the job here with a GTS. Will that sew this up for Punk?
Target of the arm.
The WWE Universe is on their feet watching this war unfold.
And much like the two warriors competing here tonight, I can assure you they won't soon forget it. He's able to counter that.
And responds with a counter of their own.
Down one with the schoolboy, shoulders are down. Oh, great counter and a cover. I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet.
Now it's
Damaging blow. Nasty stomp of the arm. Seth Rollins' chances are whittling down.
And CM Punk is keeping the pressure on, completely taking CM Punk. He's
see,
able to dodge
as
that in time.
you can versus Smith the channel. I don't know why. It's like automatic.
Debilitating attack on the leg.
So I'm not sure if we're bad timing or what. To beat the
Bounce attack. My goodness.
His core might be a
if they can do it every single time.
Ooh, got caught with a punch to the face.
Getting put against the turnbuckles. And then follows it up with the line.
But his torso continues to be the target here. And it's going to be hard to mount any sort of attack for him now. A strong head scissors application. And now the elbows. Oof. Punk scaling the turnbuckles. From the top rope. Elbow drop to the heart. Punk in the driver's seat now. He's got Rollins right where he wants him after that.
A little cockiness here from Punk. CM Punk looking. Rollins steers clear of that.
Dragon scream changer.
Oof, just stomping away at the arm.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Yeah, now Punk's got Rollins in as vulnerable position as we've ever seen him.
Forks the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep. That spells doom for Rollins.
Shoulders are down. Kicks out, just kicked out.
As long as his heart is still beating and there's still breath in his lungs, Seth Rollins will always keep fighting, even if it kills him.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it...
Rollins soars. Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Piercing chop.
Oh, my!
That was a crazy goal. A little bit disorderly, but it's like I said. But just so whatever.
What a counter! Seth Rollins hooking up his opponent.
Boom! Small package driver.
Catches the kick. The Dragon Scream Changer.
Punk looking to finish this with the Anaconda Vice.
He's able to reach the ropes and
Oh, yeah,
force the
okay.
release.
Lifted up to the top turnbuckle. Softened up opponent has no clue where they're at. This might wake you up in a bad, bad way. Superplex!
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep!
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Into the cover. Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
What a fight, what a night, and what a win. CM Punk once again showing why he is indeed the best in the world.
This truly was a battle between two men at the absolute top of the mountain when it comes to professional wrestling. This really could have gone either way a number of times, but in the end, Punk had Rollins' number.
Yeah, but don't think this is over for Rollins. If anything, this result is only going to enrage him even more, set him off even more on his self-imposed crusade against CM Punk.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me, and punctuating the whole
That's
mess
all.
with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event on the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not listen to reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh, no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh, my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the Architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins.
The visionary and the revolutionary of WWE.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth freaking
Officially the coolest entrance living every man's dream, Seth freaking Rollins.
Las Vegas serenading Seth freaking Rollins.
You guys remember what happened 10 years ago up in California, the Bay Area? Seth Rollins cashing in Money in the Bank and the heist of the century at WrestleMania.
An iconic call for an iconic performance. Seth needs another one of those iconic moments this evening against two of the best this industry has ever seen.
A 14th appearance at WrestleMania, the third time he's been in the main event.
Come to WrestleMania for the wrestling, but stay for the karaoke. We've got a bit of everything tonight here in Vegas.
The OTC has arrived in Sin City.
from
10th time Roman Reigns will main event WrestleMania.
A titan of this industry marching to the ring with his signature celestial swagger. The epitome of ice-cold, effortless cool.
Roman Reigns with a record of 9-3 at WrestleMania. Guys, there are only a handful of men in history with more wins than Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. 3 of those men are The Undertaker, John Cena, and the Game Triple H.
Pressure? What pressure? It's only the main event of WrestleMania, but this is a road Roman Reigns has taken many times before.
This man has a locker at the main event of WrestleMania. This is where Roman Reigns lives.
A lot of questions this week about who would carry the Ula Fala to the ring. Paul Heyman would normally do that. Tonight, Roman Reigns come to the ring with the Ula Fala on his neck himself. And for the first time in many, many years, Roman Reigns heads into battle alone.
The Ula Fala symbolizes the head of the family. And when you talk about Roman Reigns' family, you're talking about one of the most successful and powerful families in the history of wrestling. Tens of thousands of ones to the sky here in Las Vegas.
The Anoa'i family dominance continuing here at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns in a triple threat match for pride and glory. Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is in the main event of WrestleMania.
It has to be a surreal moment for CM Punk.
Accompanied to the ring by WWE Hall of Famer, the Wise Man, Paul Heyman, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins look thoroughly disgusted over the fact
Wait. Re-Impact.
it's a clash of the Titans here at WrestleMania. The original Tribal Chief, the Visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match.
Punk has waited a long time for this, to main event the show of shows. And to make things better, he gets a chance to take down the 2 men who have been standing in his way since his return.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins think they run WWE, that this is their world that Punk has stepped into. But they've got plenty of history to work out between themselves too. This is going to be one for the ages.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents and CM Punk's corner tonight. The question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his Imperial Joe, Seth trying to resist.
Putting that strain on.
You can tell that's locked.
Escape and a takedown.
To hit the mark.
High rent district with CM Punk. He knew just what to do.
Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Looked it up. What's next?
Set down
On the top.
Diving double axe handle. Versatility from Rollins.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
He gets into the ring.
Exploder suplex.
Does having Paul Heyman back in his corner even the scales here for CM Punk? Does having the wise man's strategies and support give him an edge over Rollins and Reigns?
Sure, if you trust Paul Heyman to have your best interests in mind, then yes, he is a huge asset in this kind of match. But remember,
Can he do it? He just broke up the pin in the nick of time. And wait a minute, what's the manager doing under the apron?
and he's procured some backup now. Fantastic managerial skills on his part.
And into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back. Power slam incoming, no.
Inverted DDT.
Every counter being answered with another. Jeez, that's going to leave a mark. So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Absolutely impaled on that chair. I can't imagine they're okay after that. Roman taking on the offense, but I assure you, the big stage of a WrestleMania main event is not phasing him one bit.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
The steel chair.
Roman might have it.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
No doubt about it. This is just out of extreme insult to injury. Come on, stop.
Punk's now locking in the Anaconda Vice.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Taking him to the corner now.
Under the ropes and back into the ring. And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said
Really?
the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he
Yeah, it seems to be sworn stuff.
Back and forth trading reversals. Rollins at a disadvantage.
maybe looking for a power bomb here.
He's gonna.
But shots to
Reverse.
the head quickly put a stop to that.
I need to figure out his ways.
And it canceled out Reigns' offense. And remember the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived in the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk.
Oh my
Both
goodness.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business, and he can't wait to be the man.
You know what? Let's meet right in the middle. In the middle.
To take them both out.
Moving into the ring. Oh, man, what a strong kick. With the counter. Oh, yeah, that's got it.
Let's rest a little bit.
Superman punch. Well, with their opponent down now, looking to ensure it stays that way. They're attacking the hamstring with knee strikes.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Cutting his opponent into the crosshairs.
What's he concocting?
Read that and answered with a backdrop.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
That was on me.
From the competition with that kendo stick. And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
I guess that's right.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, athletes, each struggling to prove their superiority.
Seth dodges that attack.
Quick thinking to unleash the clothesline. And he comes in under the rope.
Will they close Punk out?
The count, keeping this match alive.
Oh, nasty kick to the face.
Being placed in the corner here.
Roman Reigns just battering his opponent in the corner.
Clothesline to the wall. Ducks out of harm's way.
Has to find a way out of this.
Roman has with such tremendous force.
Wow, it's
Connected full force with the chair.
An extremely rough landing onto the chair. That pain's not going to go away anytime soon. And he finds a way to elude that attack. And I can see some blood coming from the face of Rollins.
And he re-enters into the ring.
Uh-oh. Closed fist punch to the jaw. That's one way to break up a move.
I think we do have them in the
Countouts means he can take his time.
reversals and also going to get into that. I do trying to look to change it.
Entered the fray.
Yes.
Stiff shot with a kendo
But
stick.
maybe it's automatic.
With the suplex.
But then I seen it and it was not automatic. Like you can change your reversal
All the way to the outside.
slider
Sky high.
for alteration.
That he's caught him could be a turning point. Single leg drop kick caught him.
Seth just rubbing it in there. Superman punch.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
I'm still trying to connect.
We knew this one was going to be good, but Rollins. Will Reigns finish things now? Capitalizing with a pin here. Roman telegraphing that one.
It's about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity.
Here we go. Wow, cross body. Stepping out of the ring.
That was
here.
not smart. Oh, you still can't bring never mind.
Kick gets caught.
Dude, I'm pressing X. Who doesn't?
Rollins making perfectly clear who the visionary is in this match.
Into the barricade. Oh, colliding with the barricade. Boom, face first. Back into the ring now. Taken off their feet.
The wear and tear on Punk must be turning his insides out at this point.
Still grab me. So,
He might just be stalling for time here.
What a super kick right there. Seth Rollins just goading his opponent.
Reigns cuts him off.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of
I need to
offense.
see if any of the females bleed too, but that's till later.
Rating his opponent.
Connecting on the DDT.
Comes now with a quick go behind Hammerlock, followed up with a lariat.
Oh,
There's one. Teardrop suplex. They're going to go
Spear! That could end Rollins right now.
No. Oh, that thing's fun.
Each of these three men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious. Roman
Oh, tell me
Reigns to
that.
prove his
Since
dominance,
what?
Seth
I didn't
Rollins to prove his
see him at all.
superiority.
Can't see point now.
It's a clash of the Titans here at WrestleMania. The original tribal chief, the visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match.
Punk has waited a long time for this, to main event the show of shows. And to make things better, he gets a chance to take down the two men who have been standing in his way since his return.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins think they run WWE. That this is their world that Punk has stepped into. But they've got plenty of history to work out between themselves too. This is going to be one for the ages.
Shoulders down, pinning predicament.
No surprise there, he's still pretty fresh.
Turns it around. CM Punk, who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone has profited from their association with the Wise Man.
And you could argue that the greatest benefactor was the 1,316-day reign of the Tribal Chief.
But look at everything Roman did for Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman's career. Riding the gravy train of Roman Reigns, and now to turn his back on him for tonight.
I'm sure a betting man would tell you the odds are against CM Punk here, against two younger competitors who have been on top in WWE for the past decade. However, that's when Punk does his best work, when he's backed into a corner on the biggest stage Punk's on.
Yeah, in fact, he can do it here. He gets the shoulder up in two.
You cannot get much closer to the end than that.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents in CM Punk's corner tonight, though. The question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the
So you have to do it right as they do it.
But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
Sent right into the corner.
Oh my goodness.
Down he goes. Shoulders down, cover. Gets the shoulder up. Wow, what's it going to take?
He just pushed the finish line back a mile.
Neck breaker. The focus squarely on Rollins there as the triple threat rules will continue to be a factor.
Now with kendo stick in hand, he's become even more dangerous.
Can he put it away? Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. Puts an end to the pin there. Got him where he wants him. Up and
Volcano!
And Roman and Seth, two former allies, would make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight.
Yeah, I think it's way too late to strike that deal, Michael Cole. 10 years of animosity will eliminate all signs of trust between the two former Shield mates.
Remember, in many ways, the obsession by Reigns for Rollins last year cost Reigns the championship in the record reign.
Punk would be quite happy if that obsession continues. It's clearly personal for Roman and Seth, but for Punk, tonight's just about business.
DDT, great count. Just tossing that kendo stick with total disregard.
And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him.
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleared off for 10 years.
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh. It's cinched in, a crossface applied with the kendo stick.
Oh,
The visionary...
Trying to keep the hold on, but no, couldn't keep it locked in any longer.
I've never seen it
Getting back
before.
into the ring now. And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk, and both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business, and he can't wait to be... Rollins lining it up. Here it comes with a stop.
Seth could end it there. Falcon Arrow.
Oh, look at this. Out to the apron.
Is this time?
Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? Nasty.
Goodness.
The hardest part of the ring.
Looks like he's opting for Old Faithful here. The steel chair.
Into a straight clothesline. And now Reigns is starting to look like a man who realizes he is the tribal chief with no followers to come to his aid. This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a generation. Head on CM Punk. Counters. The pin is broken. That could have been it.
Putting him in the corner for something here. Oh, Mongolian chop.
He's heading...
Rollins.
CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
This could be it. Cover.
Oh, my God. Did you see that? Kick out at one.
How on earth?
And Reigns absolutely can't believe it, but he cannot let that slow him down.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
Pin. Roman could put it away here. And a kick out at two.
That had to take all the energy he's got at this point.
Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
Seth turns that away.
Oh, look at this. Oh, kicks.
Capped off with a big one.
And that was offense with a hurtful purpose. Beautiful. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Oh,
Dude, the bar is going down. This is me so slow.
Roman Reigns going technical schoolboy. Oh, wait.
Sit-out powerbomb. The wear and tear on Punk must be turning his insides out at this point.
Is there anything else that he does besides this feather flop? Or what do you want to call it?
Oh, my goodness. Sliding into the ring now. Cinches up the arm in a series of boots. And Punk seems to want to move things ringside now. And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Sneaks behind into a hammerlock. Right into a lariat. I don't even diamond.
That's the final with that one, goodness. Okay.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles. Watch out. Always made for that high risk.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Oh, man. Gets out of dodge. And is able to avoid that offense. Double underhook foot lift simply too heavy.
Counter with a back body drop.
We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have Spear! Will Reigns close this out? Whoa! Simply on the ring, potentially inhuman, kicking out at one.
I think this dude is like the best colors for yellow, white, and black. White, red, blue. I think so.
Grabbing the good old kendo stick here.
Rollins out of the ring once.
Yes. T word on the street is circling around.
More. He quickly slides into the ring.
Oh, very effective takedown there. Just burrowing through the chest cavity.
Up to Wells already
Jeez,
forming
bro.
from that kendo
That
shot.
Rollins. It's a rug roll.
Get him up. Face buster.
Just clubbing down. Reigns was waiting for that. Elbow to the jaw. Look out.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do this move and I can't do it here.
That could be
It's
the cover.
wrapping up potential.
Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
And we know Rollins has a temper. You have to think he's starting to get in his own head a bit.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. Not looking good. In this position. What? Set out powerbomb.
Oh, repeated kicks right in the face. That last shot did major damage. Blood's running down his face.
Roman struggling here, guys.
And Rollins
He's
is on
gonna
the
run
roll,
to get
gentlemen.
It could be all over. Oh, just like that, he stops the referee's count.
Yeah, he's not willing to chance things at all. Boom.
This building is rocking right now.
Can you blame him? Knew what Roman had coming.
Are you dude? Dude. Jeez. Apparently someone's sure trying to do this move.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. And now heading back inside the ring.
Man, that is the
Going for the cover. He might just have it.
And disrupts the count.
It's not over yet.
Enzuigiri finds its mark.
Wicked kick.
Both arms hooked.
They're going to power their opponent up, but not strong enough. Backdropping their way out of danger.
Superman punch from Reigns.
Roman Reigns, target acquired, locked in. Connects with a spear.
No coming back from Reigns after that.
Hit on CM Punk. He cuts off the pin.
It's not over yet. Oh, a devastating assault on the neck there.
Damn, can you get up?
Here we go.
Both arms hooked.
Will that close Punk out?
Goes for the pin. Get the pin count there.
Foot in the corner now.
Effective counter. Look at this. This can't be good. Oh my, set flying.
struck in the
Sure,
face.
it's like King is still so good.
And now headed to the
Let's show you Riku.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Single leg drop kick caught him.
Attacking the torso again, doing a little more damage. Looks like he's coming back in.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Any more blows to the head like that, the ref might have to stop this match.
Yeah, Cole, or we might even see this one end in a knockout. Oh my gosh! Big hit to the stomach.
Stopped in their tracks.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda Vice grip.
He's in a bad position.
Now, resisting as much as he can, but for how much longer?
Breaking the hold there.
Punk opting to head to the outside now.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Look, the welts already forming from the kendo shot. Beautiful neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
And slides back into the ring.
Seth just rubbing it in now. And now he's headed out of the ring.
Looking to go
They're
up.
both entering.
Uh-oh. Indy counters. Exiting the ring. Taking the action outside.
Snapped over by the quick suplex.
Oh,
Finishing.
I'll say that for another
Show
time.
of disrespect from Reigns.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. He gets back into the ring.
She's wrong.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. He's making his way to ringside now.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Heading to the outside now.
Rollins looking to bait his opponent into a mistake.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
Flying. You gotta be kidding me.
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
Mounting to
Bad ball.
Reigns comes up short on that attack. My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
Superman Pop Rollins.
Yeah.
Will Reigns finish things now?
He goes back into the ring here. Oh, kendo stick right to the head.